Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to show you how we can configure notifications from Okta admin portal, right? And how those notifications will show up at the end user's Okta login console, right? So what are those notifications and why we wanted to set up or maybe use those notifications, right? So those notifications are a kind of notifications or information that we wanted to deliver to the end users, right? And then that information is going to be delivered and they can see that or maybe go through it, and any message or any changes that we wanted to convey to the users, and by sending that notifications, it is going to give that information to end users. And if you have thousands and maybe more than thousands, like more than 1 lakh or 2 lakh user accounts or user counts across the organization, that is not easy to communicate any change, any information or anything which is happening across the organization, right? So this way is really going to be helpful. Definitely there are different ways to communicate the changes as well as different initiatives, different org-wide happenings, what is happening, what is expected, what is not expected, what is coming out, right? So those are the different things, and obviously there are different ways to manage that with the change management capabilities, change ways, right? And every organization is different and unique, so they do all those things by using change management and different capabilities. But definitely uh, this capability is also very useful, and this capability is especially coming out from the technical point of view or test technical perspective, right? So let's say there's a change on user login page, right? But we wanted to convey that same message to the end users. Even we can convey the same message by using change management flow across the organizations and notify users that what they should expect, what is not expected, what they should follow and they should not, right? So all of those things can be flow through this notifications as well. And then that can be also seen by end users, and then they can understand and they can reach out back to the technical support or technical teams, and they can raise their questions and queries. And definitely there is always a corner to improve on any things that we have developed in-house, or maybe we are trying to customize something, we are trying to bring some capabilities across. And then there's always such thing to do, and it depends on the both sides, what is expected, what is not, what is asked, what is required, what is not required, and why we are doing this, why not, and all those questions would come up always, right? So I'm going to show you that how we can configure it and then how that is going to be used as well. So as an end user, how it can be shown, and as an administrator or as an technical team, how they can configure it and that can be delivered to the end users across the organization. So let me share my screen and I'll simply show you how we can configure that. And this is very important capability of Okta, right? And this is going to be really useful for the organizations, as I said, on a different use cases and different scenarios. So let's go ahead and do that quickly. So here you should be able to see the screen. And here I'm logged into the Okta homepage, right? And I'll just go back. Perfect. So this is the homepage as or the dashboard, we can say. And once you go here under the dashboard, you can see the notifications tab. And once you click on it, you will see this message or this notification page or pane, we can say. And from here, we get option to directly send new message, right? So this is something where we get the capability to write it message and then send it across the organization, right? And this message can be sent out across the organizations to notify users or user base across the, be it a specific group or specific users that we wanted to target as well. So let's say if I select a group or user, I can select specific group from here or specific users, and then write a text message up to 150 characters. It's not longer message, but definitely it is going to help at certain point. It is not something or it should not be something that we have to write maybe more than 1,000 character message and then send it across. Definitely, there are different ways, as I said, using change management and all those things happening across the organizations. But still, uh, this is also another way which is going to be managed or sent out across the organization from technical point of view. So let's say I'm targeting it for everyone as in all users across the organization, be it active users, deactive users, or anyone who has the account created in the system at all, right? So let's say I'm going to type message here to address everyone, and then just type a simple message so that the same message can be delivered and people can understand it, right? So let's say I'll just type a message. There is new system implementation going on, and you should expect few more communications around that system for sales, and or maybe we can say for org-wide HR system. So here we can simply, it seems we are over the given characters. I'll simply just type, maybe I can simply type change board. Change board is something who has decided to send out this system message or notifications to all the end users, right? So change board is something, there would be a specific team who looks after all the changes and all the management, and how we should communicate any change to the end users across the organization, so that users are not surprised with all those changes, and they are aware about the anything that is happening across the organizations, and they should be able to take appropriate steps. They should get the help from the respective teams, departments, and stakeholders whoever are responsible for their respective change, or maybe respective systems and departments overall, right? So I have drafted a message. Maybe I can remove this space, and this should be good here, right? So now this is the message, but now we can, as soon as I hit send message button, it is going to be sent out. So I'll simply copy this once and send it. So you can see that this message has been sent, and it is showing on this date, and this is the message here, and here we get the action, whether we wanted to discard this message from this message pane or we wanted to keep it, because we can discard it. That means it is going to be removed from list, but the message was already delivered to the end users. That means this message is going to be shown up under the users notification section, right? But for us, as in for IT or from technical side, this message is still, or this message would be removed. So now let's look uh, other side of the end users, right? So let's go ahead and let me log into that page, or as an end user. So here's the user account that I have, and I'm going to simply log into this account. So let's log in. Perfect. So here I'm logged in with that account, and this is the end user login screen, or maybe the dashboard we can call it. And here you see at the left side, we see the different options: my apps, work, Under work, we see the different applications. Even end user has option to add any applications. And there you see some support information as well. So we can add any support administrator ID or maybe help ID, where end users can reach out to the IT support and then get help, any help that they need. And then you can see additional section users can create for them to uh, create another or separate experience for them, or maybe they can relocate different applications for that experience, and then that way they can use it. And here's the notification pane. So once you click on that notification pane as an end user, you will see that notification here, which says IT message. And here it shows that whole message, what was the message, and users can simply read it here, right? So this is under notifications and end user gets the view. So end users can read this whole message and understand what this message is all about, how this message is going to help them to understand, and if there are any actions they need to take. Or maybe they can simply reach out to the respective stakeholders or teams, departments, or whoever is going to be responsible for that, right? So this is the end user experience, and from here they can simply uh, see the message and they can work on it and take the further actions. That's important too. And the next is apps or add apps. So from there they can simply add different applications. So these are the applications which are pre-built, deployed by Okta. So end users can simply add applications, and those applications would be added under the work section here, right? So those are not free applications, obviously, and those are something which should have a subscription or license to it. Then only those would be accessible and available to access. So yeah, that is all I wanted to, or I was looking to share with you all. And this way we can communicate the change and anything that we wanted to show or maybe shared across the organization. And yeah, that's all for this video, and hope you will like it. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Also put any questions, anything that you wanted to ask for, and maybe any doubts you have about this capability or overall Okta capabilities, and I would be happy to answer those questions. And please do like, share, and subscribe. Also watch other videos that I have talked about SharePoint, 365, Azure, FinOps, and obviously the Okta series is still going on. So definitely do like and share and subscribe to. And yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.